Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, my name is David Popovich, aka the Bookworm, and welcome to Bookworms Fear Street Retrospective, where your worst nightmares live. Do you know how annoying it is when you misplace something? You thought you knew where it was when suddenly, poof, it's gone. You search high and low, leaving no stone unturned, but you can't find it anywhere, only to have it reappear later in the most obvious of places. Annoying, right? A minor inconvenience. But what happens when the thing missing is your parents? This is missing. The first night Mom and Dad didn't come home, Mark and I weren't terribly upset about it. In fact, we had a party. Woo! I don't know where my parents are, but I know where I am. Party USA! Woo! Oh please, this isn't unusual. Mark and Kara's parents always work late nights, so what's wrong with hosting a party now and again? Especially if it helps them know the kids of Shadyside more. There's nothing to worry about until Kara starts having doubts when they don't come back when the party is over. Where could they be? I wondered. But they shouldn't worry. They are only living in a house on Fair Street next to the Fair Street Woods. Nothing to worry about. But then, why didn't they leave a note? Or call? Or that their car is still in the garage? It was obvious that something terrible had happened. They searched around their parents' room, hoping to find an answer, but only find their weird cousin Roger hiding behind the curtains. I guess those curtains are very heavy. They kept the sound out, Roger said. He pushed a hand through his wavy brown hair. He was sweating. It was hot in our parents' room, but not that hot. Plus, of all things, a tiny monkey head. It was carved ivory. The monkey's twin nostrils deep and dark. Its teeth pulled back the width of its face in an ugly, frightening grin. It was so smooth, so cold. But what does this have to do with our parents? Just two more questions that I couldn't answer that night. As the hours turned to days, they worry something bad has happened. But who would want their parents to disappear? And why? Maybe Roger knows. He seems like an upstanding young man. She had pulled the underwear out of the drawer.
Oh my.
Underneath it laid a shiny black snub-nosed pistol. Oh my. This cover is bad. In general, it's not a bad idea for a cover with our leads looking at the strange thing looming over them with its shadow covering them. And the Fear Street Woods makes for a nice creepy backdrop. But what kills it are the faces. Look at them. Do they look like two young teens in utter terror at what they are seeing? The boy looks bored out of his mind, while the girl looks more annoyed. And what is she doing with her hands? Is that supposed to be scary? This is what scared people do, right? This cover is the definition of dull surprise. First their parents disappeared. Then the real terror began. And that terror is baffling. The book has a good setup. What if your parents didn't come home? I've had many late nights where I would fear my parents not coming home, thinking of the worst possible outcomes, waking up to find the house empty, and wondering what might have happened. It's a good setup that, with the right execution, could make for a fun read. But it's not. The problem is the book is convoluted. It sets up a lot of different pieces to build its whodunit list of suspects. But when it's actually revealed, not only is it something you wouldn't think of since it's a minor element in the main story, but also several major subplots that take up a good portion of the book are revealed to have no connection to the central plot. In other words, making a big portion of the book pointless. Missing is bad. I wish I could say it had some kind of redeeming feature, but outside of the setup and a terrifying segment in the woods, there is nothing here. The twist comes out of nowhere, it's honestly unbelievable, and it makes you feel disappointed that you wasted your time on it. It's one of the weakest entries in the series, and one I can't recommend. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion about Missing? Till next time, have a scary day.